Hi, I'm Becky Wilkins. I've been a registered nurse for over 30 years. My family started External Affairs Medical Spas almost 25 years ago. It's been quite a journey. We are extremely grateful to our clients for supporting our business all these years. It's certainly changed. We started off 25 years ago, medical spas didn't even exist. Products like Botox weren't even approved for cosmetic injections back then. Over the years, we have really evolved our business to meet the needs of our clients. It's interesting to explore and find out what's out there, what's available. We've been doing skin treatments for years and years and years, but there's this huge sort of gap between like a basic facial, for example, to the point where laser treatments were introduced. These treatments that could actually cause a change in the skin, that was probably one of the first things that we dove into. Shortly after that, lasers for hair removal became extremely popular, and then I think probably within a year or two, that's when Botox first hit the market. Education is something that we are extremely passionate about here at External Affairs. We believe so much in educating our staff and making sure that they're up to date on the absolute, safest technologies, most modern equipment, most modern techniques, most modern ways to document, whether it's photography or measuring. We also believe in educating our clients. It's important that when you explore these types of services in the medical spa industry is that you are very well educated. So options, presented to you about what can be done for your particular concern. Some patients come in and their goals are to look 20 years younger. Somebody else comes in and they just want to get rid of a little wrinkle. So education is just such a huge component of what we do. We recently launched our EA Beauty workbooks, which is a really, really great tool for the patient to kind of start the process at home. We'll include the link below, but you can actually download our workbook and go through and kind of do like a self-assessment and maybe find out what your needs are. So when a patient comes through our doors for the very first time, we're quite adamant about making sure that they get a really, really thorough consultation. The process starts with reviewing the medical condition with either the physicians or the physician's assistants, and then working with the nurses or the skincare providers to really come up with a beautiful treatment plan that bridges goals and treatments available. We also take into account people's budgets and where they're at with that. So we definitely serve a wide range of patients as far as age goes. Definitely the cosmetic procedures are becoming more popular with the 20-somethings and the 30-somethings. It's preventative at that point in time. A lot of women and men that come in to see us, that are maybe in their 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond, they might be wanting to address maybe how they look, but a big component of that is really what's going on inside the body. And that's where our regenerative medicine programs really come into play. We do a complete bioidentical hormone replacement program where we're really following people very thoroughly, and that's actually been extremely rewarding, when we can make people, maybe look a little more youthful on the outside, but when they're actually feeling better, they're sleeping better, maybe they've restored their libido, they just feel better. And so that is a big part of what we do, again, that combination therapy. So when it comes to education, not only is it important to educate clients and staff, one of the things that we believe very strongly here at EA is education of children. We have some Aboriginal threads in our family, and we chose quite a few years ago to support a private school. It's called Mamaway Ataskatan Native School, and it was a kindergarten to grade 9 school, and they needed a high school built. So our family got very, very involved, and our company got very involved, and we've actually become the major donor. And we're pretty excited because September of 2018, the high school actually opened, and we continue to support that project. Our staff actually go down and teach the kids different things, whether it's teaching them about spa services or teaching them about hygiene or pregnancy prevention. It's really fun that our staff have actually jumped on board to teach these kids. We believe that education, it's their way to change their world. And we often tell them that they need to become the doctors and the lawyers and the accountants and the politicians. So we're big supporters of education, especially with these kids. If you are in the Edmonton or St. Albert area, we would love to meet you. We've got the 2 locations. Please check out our website. The link is below, or check out one of our social media platforms if you want a ton of pictures. We would love to meet you.